Welcome back. You wouldn't exist if the Ice Age had never ended 12,000 years ago. But what if it hadn't? Your entire species would be gone. You survived because that cold finally broke. Without that thaw, you never get here. So flip the scenario. The moment the ice stopped melting, the sheets froze in place, 2 miles high over Canada, over Scandinavia, over Russia. The first thing that changes, the coastline disappears. Sea levels drop 400 feet. All that water sits frozen above. England connects to France. Dry land spreads where the Atlantic was. Asia and North America touch. But here's what breaks everything. The ice doesn't just stay put. It creeps southward every year. Every year, thicker. By century 500, the ice line pushes into what you call the American Midwest. Your growing season to weeks. Wheat can't ripen. The farms that fed civilizations become tundra. You think the Ice Age was brutal before. The Middle East, which birthed farming itself, turns to ice desert. The line dries to a trickle. Egypt never happens. Moore's heartland gets buried under meters of ice. The great civilizations font start. They can't feed enough people. Cities need surplus food to grow. You can't have writers and soldiers and priests if everyone digging for roots. You stay spread out. Hunter-gatherer life locks in. But you're not just scattered. You're trapped in a cycle. Every winter lasts longer. The animals you hunt migrate farther south. So you follow them. Generation after generation. Your tools get better at hunting. But you never stop moving. That means no permanent homes. Without a base, you can't split the work. Everyone hunts. Everyone gathers. No extra food means no soldiers. No soldiers means no empires. Here's where it gets strange. Your brain never changes. You're capable of everything your cousins were. Language, art, stories, memory. You just can't store extra food. You can't pile up possessions. And without piles of stuff, there's no inequality, which means no kings, no slaves, no taxes. Every decision gets made by the whole group together. Where the herd moves, everyone follows. When the kill is good, all eat. No one starves while others feast. This sounds fair and equal. Here's why. You never invent writing. Writing only emerged because rulers needed to track taxes and tribute. You never pile up enough to need records, and just counting stays on your fingers. Touch it. No surplus means no specialists, no potters, blacksmiths, or priests. Everyone hunts and gathers. The same cycle, every season. Medicine never advances beyond what one person can learn and teach. A wound gets infected. You die. Childbirth kills mothers at rates you find unthinkable now. Your lifespan stays around 35 years. But here's what shifts. You're not cut off anymore. Trade routes open up. Shells from the coast reach inland. Obsidian blades travel hundreds of miles. Ideas spread faster than any one group. Art becomes a shared language. A carving on bone means something the same across 3 continents. Your society's font stack tall, but they wide. A web instead of a pyramid. No one rules 10,000 people. Everyone knows every one neighbor. But machines never take off. The wheel gets invented once. Maybe someone inland invents it. But wheels need roads to roll on. Roads need someone to build them. You have no central power, so the wheel stays on a shelf. Iron smelting gets discovered too. But better metal doesn't change how you fight. There's nothing worth conquering. No farmland means no prize land. So you raid for goods instead. A group steals shells, obsidian, furs. Then they scatter before winter hits. Oh! Raids become seasonal rituals, not stepping stones to empire. This shapes how you think of yourself. You never feel like you belong to something called a nation. Your conflicts stay local. A skirmish over obsidian ends when the season changes. No victor rules next year. The spoils scatter before winter. Shells and blades move faster than any army could ever march. So what never gets built? The wheel was invented, but roads never came. A wheel needs flat paths. Paths need someone in charge. You have no one like that. Iron gets smelted by accident. Someone tends a fire too hot. A puddle of metal cools. It makes sharper blades. But hunting doesn't change. You still chase the same herds. So 12,000 years later, your world looks like this. The same herds move south every winter. You follow them like clockwork. That never breaks. But something unexpected happens. Your population stops declining. Your hunters get sharper tools. Better weapons mean bigger kills. More meat feeds more mouths. Your villages stay small by choice, but they spread across the landscape. Trade spreads faster than you expect. A shell from the coast reaches inland. It passes through 20 hands before it reaches the inland mountains. These networks connect your entire world. But you never build roads. Roads need someone in charge. 12,000 years pass. Your world never changes. But you're not suffering. No one goes hungry because nobody hoards. No one rules anyone else. There's nothing worth controlling. No disease spreads like wildfire. Cities never form to trap it. Smallpox never jumps to humans. Tuberculosis never takes hold. But here's the cost. You never leave this frozen world. No telescope ever points at the stars. No footprint lands on the moon. You stay whole. You stay equal. You stay alive. But you never leave.